Hello, I'm Nikhil, a cloud support engineer here at the AWS office in Bangalore. Today, I'm going to show you how to resolve the user cannot be dropped error when trying to drop a user or group in Amazon Redshift. Let's get started. When trying to drop a user in Amazon Redshift, you might encounter such as the following. User cannot be dropped because some objects depend on it. Users cannot be dropped because the user has a privilege on some object. User cannot be dropped because the user owns some object. These occur when trying to drop a user who still has the following: object ownership, active permissions, default ACL entries, AWS identity and access management role assignments. Amazon has created a centralized repository that maintains helper scripts for various admin-related tasks. To resolve this, we will be using two helper scripts from the AWS Labs GitHub repository. The SQL logic defined in generate user grant revoke DTL identifies all permissions that a user has on tables, schemas, databases, and other objects within Amazon Redshift. It generates all the required revoke DDL statements to remove respective permissions. Similarly, SQL logic in find drop user objects helps identify and manage objects that are owned by a user. Now, let's navigate to Amazon Redshift cluster. First, connect to your Amazon Redshift cluster. I have already provisioned these views in my cluster. Trying to drop a user will give an error such as, let's query the find drop user objects to identify all the objects that are owned by the user that we are trying to drop. Next, we will extract the revoke DDLs required to revoke all permissions that are owned by the user that we are trying to drop. If your Amazon Redshift cluster has multiple databases, then repeat these steps for every database in your Amazon Redshift cluster where the user exists. Finally, run this command to drop the user. If you encounter any issues dropping a user or object, then rerun the scripts and see if any revoke DDLs occur. If you don't see the view generating any revoke DDLs and drop on user or object continues to fail with a dependency error, then contact AWS support. And now you know how to resolve the user cannot be dropped error when trying to drop users or group in Amazon Redshift. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.